Hi, this is Rick Jones. I'm seated in front of a really popular piano that we sell now. It's a fairly new for us 2012 Yamaha console and a really beautiful burgundy red mahogany finish. It has a slow motion key cover if you have small children, you're worried about them smashing their fingers. That's from the factory. It also has a quiet mute pedal system that I'll demonstrate, and I'll give the teachers out there our spectrum of 1 to 10 for tone and touch, which is real popular here. So let's give it a try. This is a piano that was came to us. We imported it from Korea, and it's a Yamaha piano, and absolutely like new with the original matching bench. Opens and stores music. To the right of this video, see that little blue button? You can click that and scroll through pictures as you're watching the video. So let's get started. piano. Wow. Can you hear how beautiful that thing sounds? Such a rich, full sound. I give the tone rating from a 1 to a 10 of 5. It's right in the middle. 1 would be extremely mellow. Pardon me, 10 would be really bright. On the touch, I give it a 5 on the spectrum from 1 to 10, 1 being a very light touch, 10 being unplayably heavy. I put it right at a 5. It also has a factory mute pedal system, which is really cool. So if you want to play it late at night, you're doing your finger exercises, you're worried about your neighbors in the townhouse, apartment on the other side of the wall, you're going to keep practicing. It's getting late. Just push the middle pedal down and kick it over. It makes it instantly quiet. Listen. You can barely hear it. And because you're locking the pedal in place, you can move your foot back to the right pedal and get sustain. So here's a little Mozart with sustain. Right? Here it is with the pedal on. You can barely hear it. When I point this out to customers, they flip out. They just can't believe it. And it'd be great even for a single family home. You know, if you're plant this down on a hardwood floor, you're going to hear it around the corner, around the block. And so having that feature from the factory, you're thinking, always thinking. It's a really good feature for someone who wants to play all evening long, and someone watching TV, they're on a business call, or trying to take a nap or go to bed. Who's going to complain about the sound of a piano anyway, especially when it's muted like that? Click that slideshow, please, and look at this piano. It looks absolutely fantastic. And it's a slow motion key cover. You rarely see this on a smaller console. But even though it's small, it has a huge bass. Fantastic. Matching bench, opens and stores music. There's 3 ways you can go about this. Come see us. We're open 7 days a week. You do not need an appointment. Easy to find, just GPS Rick Jones pianos. We're easy from Baltimore, easy from Northern Virginia, especially if you come on a Saturday or Sunday. We're only 1 mile from the Washington Capitol Beltway. So there's no excuse. Just come see us. Right off of 95, 1 mile from Interstate 95. Secondly, you can call us with any questions, order it over the phone, or thirdly, you can buy it through our shopping cart. Local customers do it, but mostly it was set up and used by our long distance customers. And yes, we ship and service pianos nationwide and have been doing that for 45 years, long before the internet. So we have developed a huge nationwide network of excellent piano movers that will get it coast to coast and set up in your home, and you'll be amazed how inexpensive it is to get this piano in your house. We also have a nationwide network, a directory of piano technicians that live right there in your zip code area. We could search by a 25 or a 50-mile radius of where you live and find excellent technicians that will service us throughout the warranty period and beyond. Okay? And so don't worry about the service after the sale. And to verify, to prove it, you're watching this video from Pennsylvania or Maine or Florida or Louisiana, Nebraska, Washington State, which is about as far away from Beltsville, Maryland as you can get. Seattle, Washington is about 3,000 miles away. Type in Washington State. Go up to the top, type that, click that testimonial button, and type in your state and start reading the almost 500 unsolicited thank you letters from across the country. Go to Google reviews, Yelp reviews. Read what Gemini from the Google platform, robot, ChatGPT, Grok. Just type in, what do you think of Rick Jones pianos and the service after the sale? That's the big deal. Anybody can take your money, but it's hard to be in business 45 years later and still take care of service issues or problems or trade-ins. We've been doing this a long time. And I think once you do a little research on us, this will be the place you'll come to. It's a destination location. People don't drive by and find us. It's a word of mouth, and it's you have to hunt to find us, even though we're 1 mile from the Washington Capitol Beltway. But it's worth the drive. And one of those 3 ways, come in and see us, hopefully, call us, or use that shopping cart. Now, to get the fixed cost of getting it there, let's say you live in Wyoming or you live in Colorado, put this piano or any piano into the shopping cart. You're not obligated to buy it yet. It's not asking for your credit card information, but it'll pull up a screen where you can look up your state alphabetically and see the exact cost of getting this in your home. You'll be amazed how inexpensive it is. We actually lose a little money sometimes on the delivery charge, but we eat it. We don't come back to you later and say, well, you know, the website said $1,200, but I'm sorry, it's going to be $1,500. No, we just eat it. But we're pretty close, and we have a really good relationship with all these movers who will take care of us, and they'll take care of you as well. So it's as good as it gets. It's 20 times better than my first piano as a child growing up. And I tell parents to their face, with their children and the piano teachers here, if I see a piano like this, it's this nice, you know, and I'll tell the student, and I'll say to the parents, if you quit taking piano lessons on this piano, if you stop piano lessons, you can't blame it on the piano. It's as good as it gets. There's some other reason you stop piano. It's not the piano, you know. So we set them up for success, and that's why teachers send their students here, because continued lessons is continued income for the teacher, right? So it makes sense. Hopefully you'll think about it and come see us. Thanks.